So, you know that feeling when you finally have a moment to rest, but instead of feeling calm, your body tenses, your mind races, and there's a quiet unease that you can't quite name. Well, it's something I hear often, especially from women who appear so capable, successful, and grounded on the outside, yet find it deeply uncomfortable to slow down. And if that sounds familiar, there's a reason for it, right? And it's not because you're doing life wrong or because you don't know how to relax. It's because for many high functioning professional women, slowing down can actually feel unsafe. When we stay busy, always achieving, fixing, helping, organizing, we're often unknowingly regulating our nervous system through activity. It's a way to stay in control. But the moment we pause, all the parts of us that have been holding everything together, they start to stir. So the part that's terrified of being seen as lazy, the part that believes safety comes from being useful or needed, or the part that equates worth with doing. When you finally stop, those protective parts lose their job for a moment, right? And underneath, you might sense that there's a younger part or younger parts that have been protecting all along. And the ones who felt helpless, unseen, unsafe, when things become quiet. So for them, stillness doesn't feel like peace. It feels like exposure. And this is also about the body. When you live in a state of constant doing, your nervous system gets used to being slightly activated. That gentle hum, of adrenaline, it becomes familiar. And when you stop, your system interprets the absence of that buzz as something being wrong. What's going on here? So it's why you might reach for the phone or tidy the kitchen or open your laptop, not because you lack discipline to rest, but because your body is seeking safety and movement. So in IFS, we'd say these are protective parts working hard to keep you from feeling the vulnerability that once felt unbearable. And they're not the enemy. They're actually trying really hard to help. And the work isn't to force yourself to rest, right? But to get curious about what comes when you try to rest. Maybe ask yourself, what part of me feels unsafe when I stop? What does it believe might happen if I truly rest? And then meet this part or these parts with kindness. You don't have to fix anything, just acknowledge it. And over time, your system learns that stillness can also be safe. So, if rest feels uncomfortable for you, you're not broken. Trust me, your system has simply learned that safety lives in movement. And now you're gently teaching it that safety can also live in stillness. Take small steps, pause for a breath, notice what arises, and remind yourself that this is what healing feels like. It's not always peaceful, right? But it is definitely deeply honest. And if this resonates, you might enjoy exploring more about trauma informed healing and parts work. I'll be sharing, short reflective videos like this one every now and then. So feel free to subscribe or simply come back when you need a reminder that it's safe to slow down.